time, this is how we are going to flow. We are going to have 3 sessions, and we shall entertain questions every after a given session. The first session is going to be about the dashboard, how to navigate. After that presentation, we shall entertain questions from the members, and Andrew will be in position to give answers. After that, we shall dive into the savings bit. He will present and you also ask questions, and the last bit will be about loans. So Andrew, I think you have been given the rights, you can proceed.
Yes, thank you, Benjamin. So as you should have experienced for those that have logged in, Finance is cloud-based, meaning that you can access it regardless of location or time, and we are delivering it on web app as well as USSD. The app was undergoing a revamp and an upgrade. We will also be sending out notifications as and when it is ready for our use. So for now, let's get into it. So I'm at the login page. You can access this via any browser as long as you type in Finhazi. It will redirect you to you will see a login link. Once you click that, it will redirect you to this page. So when here, what you need to input is your email address as well as the password, and then you'll be able to log in. So these credentials, you get them once we activate your accounts, and these come to your respective emails. So once you get those credentials, what you get as your username, which is usually your email or account number, the GDS number will be your username, and then your password is also shared. The password that is shared in that email is what you punch in here. So those credentials, the password can be updated once you log in. We're going to show you how. But this is the login page, but also at the login page there is the forgot password option. So in the instance you forget your password, you have provision to reset it, and that's by clicking the forgot password option, just like I've done here. Once you click this, it redirects you to this page where you put in your email address. Once you capture the email address and click send reset link, then a password, a system generated password, is sent to your email, which you can then now come and punch in here. You go back to the login tab. You capture your email address and then that password. You just copy and paste it back here. So once you do that, you'll be able to log in with that password, but then you can then update it from within the system to one you can easily remember. So I'm logging in now. I'm logging into a demo account. This is for presentation purposes. I'm logging into a demo member account. Nonetheless, it's more like what your member interface is like. You'll excuse any variations or products or settings that don't apply to you. And we can also offer any further clarity as as we go into the breaks with the Q&As. So I'm going to first do the dashboard just like Benjamin had guided. We're going to go over the dashboard, then open it up for any questions. So once you log in, the first thing that you're going to see is the dashboard. The dashboard is meant to give you quick insights on your status in the circle. or you're standing in the circle. Beginning with your savings, what is highlighted here, it will show you your total savings to date. It will also show you your average contribution in the year with the average contribution amount there. It will show you your shares. That is the share number and the worth of your shares. It will also always show you this financial tip. Is meant to push you to reinforce your journey on your savings. So this is dynamic. It continues to change as and when you log into the system, but also navigate through the system. So there's that financial tip. There is also the available balance. The available balance should give you your what is available to you, what you can access in terms of withdrawing. So that's what it will show you here. Currently, it is showing you less by the minimum savings that is required of you on your savings account. So we are adding other parameters that your policy allows for. That is the total less the withdrawal fee, less the minimum savings, less loan balance, any loan balance, and as well as less guaranteed amounts. So you'll be able to see that you'll be able to see that in reflecting your available balance and the amount that is accessible to you. I'll skip this as this is not part of your offering at the moment. However, the system provides for it in the instance SACCO wants to roll that out. The average contribution is the same as I explained there. It will also show you your repayments to date, just the average. Then you will also have savings and earning insights, which will show you the interest or dividends that you've earned within the year. That will reflect here. You also will see in the instance the SACCO creates products such as fixed deposit products where you can invest and earn interest at the end of a period. Those will show here, giving you insights into any investment opportunities available for you to put your money in and earn interest at the end of a given period. You'll also see your recent transactions, 4 or 5 recent transactions on your savings, as well as the repayments. And these also are meant to give you just an insight of your activity in the circle. And these are, however, not your statement, which we will look at the statement. But this is also to give you quick insight on your activity, savings and loan activity. Then at the bottom here are your accounts, the different accounts you hold in the circle. So currently it should be your savings account and shares. The investment units obviously is just reflecting on this demo account because it was enabled as one of the provisions, though this doesn't show for you. So what you're seeing should be your savings account as well as the shares and the respective details as well as the balance on each. So you'll see your savings balance and then the shares balance. So in the corner here is your loan activity. By loan activity, those are all your any running loans that you have, what is pending approval. So because you're going to be able to self-apply for loans within the system, you'll also be able to see what is pending approval, what has been cleared, and what is outstanding. This is clickable in that if I click on this, it will redirect me to the actual loan details, my actual loan details. So by clicking that, it will give me for further drill down. I can it redirects me to this page, then where I can get into the loan details. So just still at the dashboard, there is the Finazi assistant. So this this is a guide where you can come to for quick guide regarding navigation of the system, how you can find out your way around the system and what you want to do. So this is searchable, so you can search by whatever it is that you're interested in doing in that moment. So it could be viewing your account statement, applying for a loan, editing your profile. So these are quick guides that will give you those directions, but then they also have these hyperlinks that if I click on, for example, account statement, it will redirect me to the actual account statement, my account statement. So you can use this in the instance you're stuck on anything or you've forgotten anything from the training. You can always come and use this as for quick guidance around the platform. So then I'm also going to touch on the profile before we open it up for questions. So when you click the profile icon, this is where you're able to access your profile and the respective details attached to your profile. So if I click this, it will redirect me to my profile where my biodata is also captured. So I'll see my profile, I'll see my name, national ID, marital status, all of these details, beneficiaries, and also see connections. Other connections is the people that you often interact with, for example, guarantors, those that you pick on to guarantee, to use as guarantors. You'll see also some recent history on your loans, your transactions, the savings transactions, your shares. Yeah. So, and then at the top, you're able to edit your profile. So if I click this, it will redirect me to this page where I'm then able to edit my profile, starting also from adding my picture. So by clicking the icon, the profile icon here, then it can redirect me to a page where I can add my profile picture. You can add your signature, identity card, employment contract provisions there for those. You also can add your bank accounts. If I click that, I'll populate these fields and capture. Once I add that, it will be tagged to my biodata. You also can add your beneficiaries. So you'll see all the beneficiaries you have added, and you can capture any other in these fields here. The name, the address, relation, phone number, that's all they do have. Then you define the percentage, and this has to total up to the 100%. But all their minors, there's also provision for you to capture the trustees' details, phone number, email, as well as name. You also can define your deductions. I'll hint on this some more as we go. But so then at the bottom, just a second. So at down here is where you can then capture your profile details. Certain fields will be grayed out that are not editable on your end, and you'd have to reach out to the team to allow for their editing because of their sensitive nature, things like the names, phone number, and the like. But you have provisions. So they are different. There are forms. So there is the primary details form, the contact details form, where you can update certain contact details. This should be relaxed for you. And then at the end there is also employment related details. So you're able to edit on your end. So then just quickly going back to the profile, then you also can update your password. So if I click the profile icon again and come to settings, then I'm able to update my password. I'll capture the new password, confirm it, and then update. When I do that, that's the password I can then log in with going forward. Switch group is an option for members that are using FinHazi but are in different saving groups that are also on the platform. So instead of logging out and in, this feature is to make it more seamless for you in switching. Then if you need help, there is that provision where you can then pick on the different, you pick the different contact details for support. Here, what's showing on your end should be the green dot contact details. And then still at the profile icon, by clicking sign out, that's how you're able to log out of the system. So I'll go back to the dashboard and then open it up for any questions. And just before, there are also quick links here for what is usually used by the members. So by clicking this box, it pops this up. The first is the deposit, where you're able to self capture from, put in a withdrawal request, as well as apply for the loan. So yeah, so that's the dashboard. Yes, over to you, Benjamin.
Thank you, Andrew. Members, the floor is open now. Feel free to ask questions concerning the dashboard before we proceed to another module. Thank you. You can raise up your hand or write in chats, which I'll be in position to give you feedback. Members, feel free to ask any question before we proceed. Andrew, I think the members are comfortable with what you have explained. Please continue to the next module.
Okay, thank you, Benjamin. Looks like someone else had unmuted. I don't know. Yes, I see a hand.
Benjamin, there's a question in the chat, as well as I think Godfrey's trying to speak, but he's quite inaudible. But you can pick the question in the chat.
Okay. Sarah is asking, did Andrew mention that we already have access to the dashboard? I don't. Ariti is asking, when will you update the dashboard with green dot colors? Andrew, over to you. You can first answer those ones.
Yes, I think Sarah. So you should have access to your dashboard when you log in. Maybe Sarah can give any guidance on this. Have you been able to successfully log into your account? Because when you log in, the first page that pops up is the dashboard. So Sarah, you can give insight into that if you've been able to log into your account.
She's saying no.
Okay, so then the team is going to support you to do that. Once you get your credentials, you should be able to log into your account. When you do that, you'll have access to the dashboard. The other is, when will you update the dashboard with green dot colors? Management will guide on that, though there are different offers that we give, and that would require a different kind of arrangement for it to be fully customized to your colors and the like. Though the provision that we have made is that you'll be able to process things like your statements, the notifications and the like will all come with green dot branding. Yes, and that's what I can comment on that for now. Is there any other? I think those are the ones I'm seeing.
I think we can proceed. We'll answer them as they come through.
Okay, so I'll then go to the next, which is savings. But quickly before we go to the savings, I would also like to point you to the quick links. So the quick links are shortcuts to what you'll also be mostly using. Starting with the dashboard, this redirects you back to the dashboard. Our management, the team's details are going to be set up. Once they are set up, then you'll be able to view the people that are running the circle with their name, their role, and their contact details. There's also a loan calculator, still at quick links, where you'll be able to simulate what your repayment structure could look like before you actually go ahead to put in a loan application. So you'll pick the particular product that you're interested in. Pick the particular product you're interested in. You capture the amount, capture the payment terms. Yours will the option there is monthly. Capture the number of installments, and all of these have to fall within the parameters already that are predefined, the monthly rate, the minimum amount, minimum period, maximum period. So once you input those details and click calculate, it will give you what your repayment structure will look like with the period entered and the rate for that specific product. So you can continue to play with this to get a comfortable installment, an installment that you will be able to work with to clear the loan. So there is provision for you to do that. Then you'll also be able to see the history of all the loans that you've been able to guarantee. Even as the members are clearing, they will be showing, and you'll also be able to see the status, what is still disbursed, marked as disbursed, meaning it's a running loan, what is cleared. You'll be able to see that for all the loans that you guarantee. Then you'll also have this where you'll see those that are pending your guarantee. So if anyone picks on you, so what the system does is in the loan application, as you're applying, you pick on guarantors. Once you pick a guarantor, they are notified to log in and then approve your request. So once you're picked on to approve, to guarantee a member, then here is where you access that request from. That's quick links, then pending guarantee. So it will show here with the action items here, whether to reject or approve. So if you want to reject, you would click that and put in the comment and reject. Then if you want to approve, the button is also there. You put in the comment, check that you've read. We'll also work with the team to ensure that if the guarantor policy is there, it is added here that you can actually click on it and be able to read it. So once the member checks, then they approve guarantee, and then the member receives that for every activity that happens on the account, the respective person is notified. So you access all the loans pending your guarantee. There is also a support center still at quick links where you can then input generate tickets. It could be a suggestion, a query, a question. So once you capture the ticket, put in the subject, address it to a specific department. What will show here will be your specific departments, whether it's to loans or board or the like. Capture the priority and then input the message and create that ticket. Once you've created it, you'll have access to the ticket list, and the ticket list will show you the status, what has been attended to, what hasn't yet been attended to, and you'll also have a trail for all the tickets you've previously raised. There's a knowledge hub. Under this knowledge hub is where you're going to be able to access all kind of materials that management wants you to access. Things like there is also the user guide, but then other things like the loan policy, the bylaws, and the like. So you'll be able to access them here with provision for you to download or view from within the platform. So all of those are you'll be able to access under the Knowledge Hub. The system how-tos, these are in-depth step-by-step guides that we are building, and you'll also be able to access them here. So these will have clips, short clips showing you you around the system. So when I go to the next icon slightly below is where now we can look at the standing at the savings. So under this, the personal is where you interact with the system personally. So beginning with defining deductions, where you set your targets, how much you want to save within the month, or how much you want deducted off your salary, your standing orders. You can define standing orders within your savings that you want this amount of money to be moving from my account, maybe to this member's account or this other account of product of mine. So there is provision for you to do that. Then you can access your statements. So beginning with the account statement that has your savings statement, you'll be able to pick that here. And this is exportable to PDF as well as to Excel. About that. So yeah, so you can you'll be able to access it there. You can export this to PDF to Excel, and then you can also use the filters. If at all you want to narrow down the scope, maybe by period. So those filters are there, or by transaction type that you only want to view, maybe deposits or withdrawals or loan repayments that have gone off your account. Then you also can view by account type if at all you have more than one attached to you. There's provision for you to do that. Still as statements, then you can also view your loan statement, where you would pick, you'd see all your loans, and by clicking a loan number, it redirects you to the further breakdown of your loan, where the first page, which is loan statement, will show you all your repayments that have been made to the loan, with what is paid and what's outstanding, the loan details, which is the equivalent of your application form. Then you'll see the amortization schedule, which will show you, this could be slightly different from what you're seeing, because I'll again emphasize that I'm using the demo account, not the Green Dot account. So you may not see these other fields that are of the fees. So yes, so you'll see your loan schedule, which shows you your repayment structure, and then you'll be able also to make payments from your savings. We'll touch on that. Just going back, so there is provision for you to self-capture deposits. So going back to personal and clicking deposit. So in the instance you've pushed money direct, you've done a direct deposit. This is outside of the money that comes from your salary. Like within the month, you've pushed money from your savings to bank or from your bank to the circle. Then you can come and self-capture. So this will also help the team update your details faster, but also it will eliminate any instances of your money going there and maybe because not all details were captured rightly, it's pushed to suspense and it takes a while before it reflects on your account. So for you to do away with that, you would utilize this deposit capture feature by picking on the destination, which is to savings, put the account, the delivery way, you say maybe bank or cash. Also mobile money should reflect for you. So there are options that should reflect here should be bank and mobile money for you. So you select, I made it maybe by bank and through which bank, which you also specify. So once you click on the bank, you capture the deposit amount. Here is where you'd put the unique transaction ID. These are usually shared for any transaction that you process. So that unique digit is what you capture here, and it's what the admins would work with to confirm your deposit. Capture the narration and proceed to make a deposit. When you do that, you receive a notification that you made the deposit, and also on the other end, the team receives a notification that there is a deposit pending approval. So once they confirm that it has come in, then they can approve, and that will reflect on your account. So that is it for deposits. But then also there is the withdraw option. So under this withdraw option, you're able to initiate a withdrawal request from within the system. So this is empowering you as members that you're able to self-serve. It's making it more convenient for you. So you capture the account, which is your savings account, and put the amount that you want to withdraw. You input the amount that you want to withdraw. So depending on the configurations, so it will show you whether you qualify or don't qualify. So you find, for example, why it is flagging this is because there is a configuration. Okay, so this one, it is because there is a pending withdrawal application. So there is one that's not yet been processed, and it's not allowing. That means that this withdrawal can't be processed. But so yeah, so you capture the amount, capture the narration, the payment way. That is how you want to receive. If you pick, for example, bank, you want to receive it by bank, then it will give you what payment way and what transaction type, EFT or RTGS. So once you specify how you want to receive it, and it also asks you to confirm the bank details. You could have captured some details. Some details could have been captured on your biodata already, which the system would have auto-picked here. But in the instance you want to change, or they have never been captured in the system, there is provision for you to capture that here. But also, like I showed you at the beginning, there's provision to capture your bank account and tag it to your member details. So once you capture those, the withdraw button has disappeared because of this. But then you can click the withdraw button, and then that will go in and will be pending the approval of the team. So you can do withdraws, initiate withdraws, do fund transfers, see your shares. Yeah. So I'll leave it at that, and open it up again for any questions following the breakdown that we had agreed on. So we're done with the dashboard, and now the savings. Yes.
Thank you, Andrew. There are some concerns in the chat. Diana Tubo is saying the link doesn't work on all connections. Then under profile, it seems age was maxed at only 1975. Geoffrey Musi is saying, I have logged in, but on the loans tab, only the main loan shows. The school fees or emergency loan does not. Then Diana Tubo is asking again, is there an app option? Those are some of the questions. You can be responding to those as others come in.
Okay. So the link works. To respond to Diana. The link works. We just need to look at your particular case, and then see how to best support. So we'll work with the team to ensure that you're able to log in. Then under profile, Sim's age is maxed only to 1975.
Sorry, can I just stop you there? I haven't said the link does not work. I said the link does not work on all connections. So meaning, for example, if I want to connect using the link on my phone, depending on where I am, or if I'm using a different network, or I'm using a particular Wi-Fi, if I'm using a laptop, an official laptop, the official laptop will work because I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe there's security details inside, so it will work. But if I put it on my phone, it will say connection is not secure, and it will refuse. And it's similar to the other insurance apps, all those, they keep on doing that. So it's not me in particular, or someone else has tried it. So it's something to do with an update of
yes,
your URL.
Yes. So you'll notice that in that message that it shows you that it doesn't work. If you're keen and look at that URL that it's showing you, you'll notice that it is different from the actual URL for login. For some reason, I don't know why it's redirected to that URL. But once you capture the right URL, then you're able to proceed. So we can share with you the URL. Benjamin maybe can forward it to you.
Okay, I'm going to share it.
Use that, you should be able to access the platform. Yes, I hope that answers you. And then I see a question from Geoffrey. He says he has been able to log in, but on the loans tab, only the main loan shows. The school fees or emergency loans don't. So, and we'll need to look at your particular. We'll need to look at your particular case as well, and the team should best be in position. Is maybe if you can give clarity, is it about your loan history, all the loans that you've taken before and the like, or it is when you go to the application tab and then the only option that's hello? Hello?
We can't hear you.
Hello,
Your network is not clear.
can you hear me?
Yes, Andrew, we can hear you.
Hello, Benjamin, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. It is Geoffrey's network that is not clear. I can't hear him either.
Hello?
Hello, am I being heard? Can anyone confirm if you can hear me?
Yes, Andrew, we can hear you.
Andrew, we can hear you. I'm just wondering why I can't be heard.
We can now hear you, Geoffrey.
You can hear me. So anyway, what I was saying is when I logged in on my account, I was able to see most of the information you have explained, but on the loans tab, I only see one. Maybe should it be a question of update? Information has not been input, or because I would expect that we need to make a provision for. We have two loan products. We have the emergency loan, and we also have the main loan. So a member should be able to monitor both.
Jeffrey, I've lost Andrew. I'm trying to reach him. He should be in position to answer you. You're on, okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I got an issue with the connection. But yes, I missed Geoffrey's submission.
What I was saying is on the loans tab, I would expect that a member should be able to, when he accesses his account, he should be able to see both products displayed. I am very sure that people would be interested to monitor both the emergency loans and the main loans. So in case I have to, I should be able to view both of them, and I'm able to gauge and prepare how things are going on my account. So what is showing right now is only the main loan, at least on my account. I would expect that it should be also showing the emergency loan. Because
Yes.
I know.
Yes. So I get you now. So what happened is the priority was given to loans that are running, and any previously disbursed loans that had also recently disbursed loans, but within the year of 2025. So because of the limited time that we're working with to ensure we go live, we give priority to those, but there is provision for the team to update these incrementally, which is details on your loans that are already closed, but for purposes of seeing your loan history and the like, there is provision for the team to update those incrementally, and we'll work with them to support them to have that updated as well.
I think what I'm saying is mine are active. They are not closed. Both of them are active. So what I'm saying is this product should be able to capture both. And
can you sorry for interjecting, but where did you see this? Where did you see one showing? Is it at the dashboard or on the actual loan statement?
On the actual loan statement, when I log in on my loans account, I only see one. Maybe it's a question of inputting data. Let me not rush to conclude that it's not seen, but it is something we would really want to see.
Yes, and for any running loans, you should be able to see them. So we'll maybe have further engagement with you, the team, and us as well, to ensure that you're seeing all.
Okay.
Okay, and there was another one from Diana on the app option. So yes, there is an app, only that it had been recently being upgraded. But as soon as it's taken live, you will get notifications, and you'll be able to access it on both Google Play Store as well as iOS. Yes, I think that was the last for now.
Yes, Andrew, you can proceed.
Okay, so now I'll go to the loans. So at personal, under personal, the personal icon, under the loans module, if I go to loans, it redirects me to this page where I then I'm able to see all my loans with the respective status, what is maybe at review level, what was reamortized, what was cleared. So I'll be able to see those at this point, but then for further.
Andrew,
please.
I just wanted to clarify. I've just looked for the details. I can see both now.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
yes. Sorry.
All right. Well, thank you. So when you click loans and then go to I click person and then go to loans, this is where you'll access all your loan details. So if you for further drill down for a specific loan, you click the loan number.
Yeah.
When you click the loan number, it redirects you to this page. So under this page is where you're able to see the which is called the loan statement, is where you're able to see all the repayments that have been made to this loan. So if there are any repayments that have been made to your loan, you'll see them pass just below. Let me see if there is any that. Yes, for example, if you see you'll see the entries on all the repayments. You'll see the original amount owed on principal as well as interest, and then you'll see all the repayments until the last repayment, as well as repayments come in, you'll continue to see what has been paid against what is outstanding. There's also a loan ledger. So by clicking this option here, the view ledger, then I'm able to see all the details attached to my loan, starting from the parameters or the details related to the loan, and then the amounts, what was applied for, what was approved, then what was disbursed, then the repayments to the loan, what has been paid so far and what was outstanding. You're able to access your loan ledger as well. And then the next tab here gives you the application form, the equivalent of your application form. So this is the loan details tab, showing you all the details related to the loan that you applied for. The loan amortization schedule will give you the your repayment structure till last installment, and then there's also provision to make payment. I could use one that is running. Yes, there is provision also to make payment. So under the make payment tab, you're given the details. You're given the details on your loan, the next due date, the details on the early repayment, as well as what is the principal outstanding, interest outstanding, the total outstanding, then the next due. So the next due total, which would be the installment that you could be interested in making payment for, you're able to pick that here and punch it in under amount paid. So depending on whatever it is that you want to capture, you have provision to do that. That's why this is opened, and you're able to capture that amount and then pick your savings account. You're paying from your, that's provision. The provision that is currently there is for you to pay from your savings. So you'd capture your savings account and then proceed to pay. There are these other variations that you can work with also. I told you you're making a payment as final settlement. If you want to clear principal and daily accrued. So there are explanations for each. But for every repayment also that you put in, it will also go for approval. So yes, then in the instance, then the loan application to apply for a loan from within the system, you still also do it at the same point, personal loans, and then click the add loan button at the top here. So if I click this, okay, Yeah, it's showing me this, but let me quickly share an account that I can use to display the loan application form. So we just quickly go through it. Just a second, apology. Yeah, so this is the equivalent of the application form that you will be working with. So on your end, what you will see, this will default obviously to your name. Then what you need to pick is the account, the particular account that you have. You pick the particular account you have, pick the loan product, pick a loan product that you're interested in. When you pick it, it then will do the computations on, it will auto generate a loan number for you, do the computation, because this is already set in the loan product. It will show you what your minimum, what the minimum for the product is, and the maximum for the product, and then the minimum amounts, the minimum months, the maximum months, the interest rate, all of these details that you see grayed out, auto picked from the system, or not for you to, you don't have to fill in. So here it's obviously, because it's based, the computations are based on the parameters set to the maximum to borrow will mirror the policies of the circle. So if it is 3 times your savings, that's what will reflect here. So that means that, for example, the account that I've selected, this is a demo account that I'm working with, but the account that I've selected, that means there is no money on that account. I can just pick an account, another account, so that we just see. So yes, so it will compute based on to mirror the policy. So if it is 3 times your savings, if it's the maximum for the product, if at all the maximum for the product, for example, is 2 million, that's what it can't go beyond that, even if it is 3 times your savings. If at all your maximum is for the particular product is 2 million, and for example you have savings of 2 million, so if there is a setting for 3 times your savings, it still won't exceed the maximum amount set for the product. So those products have already been set, and you'll be able to apply based on those products. So you continue and capture the purpose sector, the request amount, and the amount that you punch in can't be beyond what is your maximum. So if you capture any amount that is more, the system will flag it. So you need to put in an amount that is within the range given. Then you pick the currency, pick the frequency. This is monthly. Put in the number of installments, the loan purpose. Here you're specifying. You specify the purpose, and then you pick on the guarantors. That's all it requires is for you to pick on guarantors. So you select those guarantors. It will also show you details on the fees. They'll already be picked here. If it is loan insurance, you'll see the equivalent of how much. If it is the application fee, so you'll see those details, show you the interest calculation type, whether it's reducing balance or straight through. So once you check this last I have read and agreed, and also, excuse me, also for this, we are going to work with the team to have the for example, the loan agreement uploaded here, that you can actually click on it and read and then check. So once you click continue, then you're able to submit the loan request. If there are any documents required by the team from you, whether it is on security, for example, if it is security, you'd need to upload the security. If it is maybe a land title or a logbook, the like. So you'd upload them here, capture the value and then the name and upload, and this will be tagged to your loan. So you can do that there. So all of these options to upload a security, then any signed undertaking, bank statement, and the like. So you're able to add these once you've submitted the loan request. So once you submit, then it goes through the approval stages for the circle, which have already been incorporated in the system, and then you get notifications per stage. So once it is reviewed, you receive a notification. Once the loan committee approves, you receive a notification. Once it's disbursed, you receive a notification. So you're updated along the way until it's actually disbursed. So yes, so I'll bring it to a close on the loans at that point. So over to you, Benjamin.
Thank you, Andrew. We have some questions. Amina is asking, what kind of real-time reports does the system provide on the health of the loan portfolio? Geoffrey Musiri is suggesting on the dashboard, on average contributions, please use the Uganda shillings, not the dollar. Then Amina has another question. Can the system automatically trigger emails or SMS to borrowers and their guarantors when a payment is past due? Those are some of the questions. Over to you, Andrew.
Yeah, yes, thank you. Beginning with Amina's, what kind of real-time reports does the system provide on the health of the loan portfolio? Maybe just for clarity, is this on for the member side or the admin side, the management side? Which kind of reports? Maybe, Amina, if you can elaborate.
Hello. Good evening, members. We can hear from both sides, both the member side and the management side.
Yeah. So at the moment, what the system is providing you with is obviously your loan details. All for the member, that's on the member side. It is giving you your loan details. But also, if I could just get back into that account, there is on the side of the admins, they are able to monitor the health of your portfolio because there is a module that does credit analysis on the member, which factors in your repayment behavior, your saving behavior and the like. So on the member side, it's mostly access to your details. And then there is a follow-up question that I'd seen in the chat on the reminders. And then you'll also be getting the loan reminders or loan repayment reminders. That is, as it is about to fall due, that is 3 to 4 or 5 days to the actual loan day. But then also after it has fallen due, there are those loan repayment reminders that are sent out from the system automatically. Yeah. So on the management side, the reporting is broad, and we have already walked them through that as well. Yeah, I hope that answers you. I mean, then just the next question was on the, yes, we are going to look into that on the dashboard, average contributions, to use the UDX symbol instead of the dollar symbol. We're going to adjust to that. Then can the system automatically trigger emails? Yes, I've responded to that. So it does. It sends out these loan repayment reminders. Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew. I don't know if you have more questions from the members. Feel free to unmute and ask.
Sorry, hi, Dana here. Sorry, I can't type. On the loan part, in the loan products, there is the dashboard, the drop downs where there is main loan. First, say what RB means and SL.
Okay. Yeah. So because of the different parameters that the circle provides for the different products, so you realize that there is a main loan, standard savers, and all of those, but then the RB and SL is in reference to the reducing balance, and then as well as the straight through. So for any loans that are below 20 million, it will be on the straight through interest calculation method. So those, if at all you're applying for a loan that is below 20 million, then you'd have to go with the SL, and then for those above, it would be the RB.
Okay, that's understood. Now, when I select, I was just trying to do a dummy run very quickly. Someone here straight. When I select that, there's the standard savers, and then there's the other savers, the corporate. I don't know how to call it. Corporate savers.
Yes.
The rate is not changing. It's still at the percentage as if standard. The interest rate.
For those products, the rate is maybe if I can get clarity, but what I'd seen is the rate is the same for all main loans, but just what would change is the interest calculation method. So you can look out for that change, the straight through and reducing balance.
Maybe admin can expound and but because I thought the interest rate was supposed to be different.
Yes, Catherine. Catherine, if you're speaking, you're muted.
Okay, thank you so much, Andrew, for the presentation. We just go directly to Diana's question. In the system, we will find when we have main loan, because okay, where we are coming from is that I may be a corporate saver, but taking amount less than 20 million. So if I'm a corporate saver and I'm taking any amount that is less than 20 million, that means the rate will be 12, but when they are doing the interest calculation, it will be a straight line method. Or at the same time, I may be a corporate saver, but taking a loan amount above 20 million. So that means the rate will not change, given that the 12% is for a corporate saver. So in this case, it will run it in this way of, it will maintain my interest rate at 12%, then drag me to a reducing balance method. So it depends on the amount you're taking, but the rate, if you're a corporate saver, it will not change. I don't know if I've answered you correct, Diana, or if I've picked.
You've answered, but in the system, it's not showing that. That's not being indicated. I don't know. I don't know
Diana,
if you get.
maybe if you can specify what's not being indicated.
No, because you see, I'm trying to do a dummy run and I'm putting that, and I'm a corporate saver, and I'm putting, it's still showing 14%, and the interest that it's calculating is at 14. And even the amount that it has put is at 14. So that's why I'm saying, is there a risk? Is the system up? Is it going to really work in line with what you are saying principally, or is it just a principal statement and yet the system is showing 14% and also going to do the computation at 14%? That's what I'm asking.
Catherine, you can give clarity on what the interest rate for the
I
main loan
understand what
is.
Catherine has said verbally and on principle, but on the system, it's not. It's what she's saying is not.
Catherine,
I
maybe
don't
if you
know.
can give clarity on what the interest rate for main loan is.
Okay, thank you so much, Andrew, once again. The interest rate for main loans, we have got, we have two different interest rates when it comes to main loans, depending on the category you're falling in. So if you are a corporate saver, you find your interest rate at 12%. Then if you are a standard saver, you find your interest rate at 14%.
Okay. So let
That's
me
what I'm not saying.
okay, let me just confirm something.
Maybe something maybe related to that.
So just a second, maybe before you come in. So Diana, what product have you picked at the top? Is it corporate? Diana, are you there?
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry. You're talking
you
about,
picked corporate?
so we have started, I've said new, add loan.
Okay.
New.
Yes.
And then from that, I said, because they've asked about accounts.
Yes, your savings
right?
account.
An account, there's only one drop down, which is the drop down is called ordinary savings account. Then, of course, automatically my details come through as you've mentioned. Then it's loan products. I've just put, because there's only emergency, there's land, and then there is main loan, straight, as you've said, and then reducing. There are only four drop downs for that.
So you pick straight.
Straight, straight line. Okay,
Or any that you're interested in for the corporate saver. So
okay, first of all, okay, fine. But I've gone step by step. Is that in line?
yes, so it's just maybe the cash issue. Sometimes it may not update instantly because you had previously picked the standard savers product, and the standard savers product is at 14. So sometimes because of cash issues, it may not instantly update, but it won't allow for a main loan to go through if the product that you've picked is actually 12%, it can't go through with
I
with
think
the
it's not about the
14.
product, it's about that kind of server. As Catherine has put, it's like about the kind of server. So I've followed the steps as getting the new, putting, of course, it's automatic, as you said, the name stays there. Then the account, obviously, there's only one type of drop down, unless there's another drop down that I don't have here in mine, which but it's only ordinary savings accounts. Then the loan products are the 4 products that are there. Then, of course, it's automatically the gray areas, and it, as you've said, it shows you the maximum amount you can borrow. Of course, it still shows you, even if you have above that maximum amount, there's still the maximum product amount that you can borrow. That's okay. There is the gray areas, it shows the maximum number of months, which is that number of months. The interest rate is 14%. That's where my concern is. Because even after running through all that and putting even the request amount, the currency, the frequency of payments, monthly, that kind of thing, it's still showing, it's still calculated, my thing, based on 14%.
Maybe one thing we wanted to know, what is the classification of your account? Are you a corporate saver or you are an ordinary saver? I think that's where the issue is coming from.
Godfrey, I've just said I'm a corporate saver.
Ah, okay.
Yes. So
then
maybe so the product you pick will be like you said you'd picked a corporate saver and it was showing 12.
No.
it's showing 14, it's not changing.
I don't think, just
That's what I'm
refresh
saying. Maybe I'm doing
refresh.
something wrong.
Yes, just
That's why
refresh
I
your
was.
screen. Refresh your screen and capture
So,
fresh.
okay.
Just refresh the tab up.
I have refreshed. So let me start again.
Yes.
Let me restart. I've gone to loans, right? And I've said add loan, as you have said. And then in add loan, there's my member name comes, accounts. I selected ordinary savings accounts. Is that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
Then in loan product, I've selected straight line. And
Which
then
one? Main corporate.
I don't have any other drop downs. I only have emergency CS,
main
emergency
loan
SS.
Corporate. Yeah, main loan corporate. We scroll down to the.
Okay, I don't have those drop downs. No, I don't have them.
No, scroll down to the what device are you using?
A phone.
In the drop down, just scroll. There are other main loan products below. Look out for the one that has corporate. Main loan corporate saver.
I don't have that. Literally, I literally don't. I have scrolled down. I don't. It stops on standard savers SL.
It could be in the way that you're scrolling. Otherwise, it shows all the other.
So yours has, eh?
Yes, it should show you all the other.
Could you do
main
one
loan
for me and I
products.
first say for that? Because it's odd.
Okay, just a second. Yeah.
That is very odd. I don't have any other drop downs.
Benjamin or Catherine, can you confirm that you see those on your member account? So any other member?
I only have the 5. Emergency loan CS, emergency loan SS, land loan, main loan, standard savers RB, main loan, standard savers SL. Stops there.
Let me just share my screen and show what you should be seeing. Okay. Okay. So let me share my screen. I think actually I see why. Thanks for catching that, Diana. You can actually refresh on your end and tell you and confirm if you see what I'm seeing. So you should be able to see it now. I've seen why it wasn't showing. So you just confirm that you can see it.
Oh, okay. Let me just give me a moment. I do so. Refresh. Now it's showing no results. That's technically
No,
me.
just pick you see because of connectivity issues in Uganda, some things will lag in
I
because
know.
yeah,
Oh,
but
okay. I'm now seeing it. Yes. Now I'm seeing. Okay. Yes. We're at par.
okay. All right, thank you. So they all show.
Now there are 7, right? 7 options, if I'm not mistaken. There's emergency, 2 of them, land, then main loan, there are corporate, and then standard 2. Okay. Yeah, we're at par.
Okay.
Thank you, Andrew. Members, do you still have more questions? Geoffrey, I don't know if you're speaking, but we can't hear you.
No, sorry, I just had not muted. Sorry.
Okay.
Members, feel free to ask questions. Oh, I think we have answered all the questions, Andrew. Thank you, members, for joining us today. And thank you, Andrew, for the presentation. Members, feel free to reach out to Kathy and I in case you have any issues with the system. We shall be in position to answer and help you. Before we close, I have some communication that I want to pass. Next month, we shall be having our last satisfaction survey. I encourage you to participate. Your feedback will help us make decisions that will shape our circle. Then we still have some land in Chijabijo. We encourage you to buy or refer people to come and buy from us. We have a few plots remaining and they're still on market. Then lastly, I've forgotten the last thing, we shall be sending formal communication by close of business tomorrow on when we can start using the system. Look out for that email. It should be in position to come out tomorrow by close of business tomorrow. Thank you and have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.